Okay, you're in position at the train yard. Eyes open. Watch for suits. I can't see any active vehicles nearby, but that doesn't mean much. Go to the train car and wait for contact. Make sure we get the paintings.
Alright, so for day 2, I'm going to be using the exact same loadout, which may seem odd because if you've played day 2 of Framing Frame, you know that usually it ends up being just a massive firefight trying to haul bags of cash. But there's actually a trick to it in order to get through the entire thing completely stealth, and it requires nothing more than an ECM jammer, maybe not even that. So I'm going to keep the same loadout because it is my quickest loadout, you know, lowest visibility, highest mobility, and let's get going.
Right. This is the place. Get to the train car and look for the contact. They said they'd meet you there. So far, it all looks good. Just trade the paintings and get out fast. Keep it rolling.
So, like I've said before, all the money bags on this mission are optional. You get 1 bag of money per painting, and in this case, that will give me 7 bags. But for the most part, I'm going to get all of them anyway, because there's a way to do this completely without any alarms going off, and it is really handy. So the first thing to do is to throw all of these into the train car and trade it for the money with the person in the helicopter by answering a cell phone. There we go. Alright, so this is all the paintings. All you have to do is put them onto the table of the train car, and once you get all of them on, the phone will ring again, and the chopper will come down. So let's get all of these onto the table as quickly as possible. Just a little bit of bagging and throwing. Once again, if you're doing this alone, it's going to be a little bit slow, as opposed to 4 people just grabbing bags and throwing them all over the place. But there we go, there's all the bags, paintings.
Now let's
Okay.
hope they call you fast.
Ring, 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 ring. There we go. So,
We count 7 paintings. Good, good. Great. Now our client, he prefers not to take any chances when it comes to things of a legally questionable nature. So if you could just all get into the train car. Thank you.
yeah, look at how many of us are in the train car, dude. All of us. Look at how many is all of us.
Get everyone into the train.
So the door closes,
Dealer is here. Hold on for a second.
and the helicopter comes in, and then all you have to do is toss these out the front, top, toss these out the top, yes, not the front, and then you will get 1 bag of cash per painting, which is pretty decent. Land, helicopter, land. Okie dokie, do the trade. Throwing the paintings. Throwing the paintings. So, the trick to this part is throw all the paintings except for 1, and then get ready. So, you toss this, and then when you get the last painting, pick it up, throw it, and then run to the front of the train car, right up here to this door. So, make sure you can move quickly, and the doors will open in just a second. Ignore all of the bags of cash. Run all the way to the end of this area here. There should be 3 civilians, and you need to get all of them on the ground as quickly as possible before any of them call the police. So there we go. There is all 3 of them.
Waiting for you on the other side of that building. Go through. Load up the car, and we're done for the day.
Alright, Bane, you can stop talking now. Anyway, those are all 3 of the civilians. After that, you don't need to worry about anything. There will be no assault, there will be no SWAT team, there will be no ambush, nothing. So it is really, really handy, and it helps getting through this mission very easy. And in case you're playing this, with multiplayer, with other people, all you need is 1 person with a light loadout who's able to actually run over to those guys. So it's actually very, very handy, and just a little bit of a cool trick. So, all we have to do now is throw all 7 bags of money, because I have them anyway, so I might as well. This may take a moment. So yeah, this is why that throwing perk is helpful, because otherwise this takes ages alone. Although, I'm not assuming that many of you are going to try this alone. I mean, if you do try it alone on Overkill with no AI, high five to you, because it's pretty difficult. I mean, it can be, especially depending on what perks you have, but for the most part, it is doable. Alright, so here are all the bags. We've now got them to the car, and there's still been no assault, as planned, which is perfect. So, as long as those guys stay there, which, of course, they will. I mean, you could kill them or something, but frankly, there's no point. So, here's all the money going in the van. And also, sometimes there's a fence across here. All you need to do is cut it. It's really not that difficult. Sometimes you have to go around the other side of this container, but really not that hard. There's not too much variation to this mission at all, so don't worry about this one. It's sort of just a quick intermission between the first and the third. And here we go, the last bag of cash. There we go. So, that is day 2 completed, completely stealth. Now we go on to day 3, which is pretty much the hardest of them all.
Guy has no clue we're gonna clean him out.